I think it's just amazing to be able to freeze a moment, and it's amazing to be able to show people the way that I see them.
Meet Laura Romey, a professional photographer who says she discovered her calling a bit later in life.
I actually spent most of my 20s pursuing a career in healthcare. That's what my degree is in. And I was on the road to becoming a nurse. A few years ago, I was in a situation where I had to completely start over. It was the end of a marriage, it was the end of a career, and I was on my own. And everything that I had worked on and worked towards was gone.
Starting over was an uphill battle, and Laura says it was then that a camera became her source of comfort.
Being able to get out of the house on the weekends that I was having to get used to not having my kids around, and I think any divorced parent can relate to those first several months where you're used to having your kids every single day, and then all of a sudden they're not there. It's a very confusing and almost shocking experience. It's depressing, and I think a lot of times people can fall into a hole, and it's hard to figure out what to do with that time. So being able to get in the car and go to these amazing locations in this amazing state I live in is huge.
Eventually, Laura began to meet new people, children, families, individuals, and lovebirds.
Every session is an opportunity for me to do something different, and I love Photoshop, so it's another opportunity to just express more creative potential.
Ironically, she says capturing her clients' happy memories helped her to heal.
It's amazing the few times I have been able to walk into somebody's home and see my pictures that I took for them on their walls. Weddings, it's so cool to be front and center in somebody's most important day. That's just like the coolest experience in the world.
On this particular day, the Colorado native introduced me to some of her favorite parts of Boulder.
We had to hit up Pearl Street. There's so much culture, diversity, uniqueness to Pearl Street, so that's a must. Chautauqua Park is very iconic as well. It's got that beautiful Flatirons view. And then up here to Lookout Mountain, it's pretty classic Colorado. One of my favorite spots.
Seeing Laura's hometown from her perspective was a priceless experience.
You just get a little bit of everything: the snow, the rocks, the pine trees, the coolness, the mountain air. Just hope you remember it for its beauty.
And she looks forward to sharing more memories with new faces soon.
I know that when people hire a photographer, they're investing into these memories. And that's just, I can't think of anything more important. Pictures are very, they've always been magical to me. That's all you have eventually at some point. So it's a big deal.
Laura, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me and to take some awesome pictures that I can cherish forever. I hope your business flourishes and more people get to learn about what an amazing person you are. I wish you all the best. Here in Boulder, I'm Christine Lee, Kimbop TV.